I want to have a podcast with Jay Shetty. I don't know. It's
Okay.
a really big dream, I think, but I really want to talk to him. Somewhere you can feel the vibe, the energy, what you are feeling, and you can get from the other person. Like he's just
Yeah.
like what I want in my life, what I want to learn, and I can learn from him. I can learn.
Hello, dear friends. It is the first episode of Rendezvous with Angels, and right now I am talking with our first special guest. If I talk about her, her name is Rajni Verma, and she is from Rajasthan. She has completed her graduation in Korean language from JNU in Delhi, and she is running a YouTube channel these days where she is helping English learner to speak better English. And she is multilingual also, and I am feeling really excited to talk with her. So I'm going to talk with Rajni Verma. Let's talk with her. So how are you feeling, Rajni?
I'm so happy, so excited to talk to you, to discuss with you whatever you want to talk about. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity for your first episode, for inviting me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so how is your YouTube journey going on, and how about your English journey? Day by day, you are becoming a lot of confident, and I am seeing a lot of progress in your videos. And generally, I feel always excited when I see your videos.
Yeah, it's going quite well, I guess, because yeah, people really love my content and videos, and they comment on my videos. And one thing I get, like I speak as Alina Reis, so that is good whenever I, visualize myself as a YouTuber. So I visualize as just as Alina Reis, so that
Mhm.
is good. And for English, of course, it's going good. And now I'm interacting with different people via only Skype these days. And yeah.
Okay, so it is going really good. And one story also I just wanted to tell you, long story short. So when I was doing my 90 days challenge, so at that time, there was a stage when I want to give up because I was facing a lot of problems when I was speaking and I could not express my feelings at that time. So, and
Mhm.
after that, you made a video about me. So I felt really delighted at that time. And I said to myself, Ajay, you can do it. At that time, this time you have to complete this challenge on 31st December. I completed the challenge also, and I was not feeling well at that time, but I did it. So you helped me a lot, and you came in my life as an angel. So that's why you helped me a
Thank you
lot
so
also.
much.
Yeah. So how are you feeling when you receive this type of comments? This type of
Yeah, I
appreciation.
feel grateful that I am doing some, meaningful, the purposeful, what I feel, what I want to do is I want to live a life, a purposeful life, not just spending time or passing time. So whenever I do these conversations and whenever I help people and whenever I
Mhm.
motivate them, encourage them to do more, don't give up, that gives
Mhm.
me also the fuel to live a purposeful life.
Yeah, yeah, that is great. And I wanted to like ask one question also. There is a question popping up in my head. Like when I was learning the language, so you held me, and so I wanted to ask like in the life when we are facing any situation, so God always sends someone to help us. So do you believe angels live in the society, and what do you think about this concept? Like angels means yeah.
I don't know about are they in the society or not, because I don't interact personally with a lot of people, and not
Mm-hmm.
even in my village. I live
Mm-hmm.
indoors more than outdoors, yeah. But I do believe in angels, but I haven't met in person. But my grandmother tells a lot of stories about my grand father,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and he was really worked hard for the society, and he helped
Mm.
a lot of people. And they used to call him, in Rajasthan,
Mm.
in Bagade, we say Chaudhary Saab. Have you heard
Oh,
about this word,
yeah, yeah,
Chaudhary?
I heard.
So
Mm.
he was the only person in the village, and after his death, he is still there with us. So we do worship every day, and he lives with us even now after his death. So I think he was the only person. I We listen a lot about him through my
Mm.
grandmother. He tells a lot of stories about her, what he had
Mm.
done in his life. Yeah. And second thing is, I feel like, we in India we say like
Mhm.
बच्चे भगवान होते हैं, है ना? So I also
Hmm.
that God really exists in children. So whenever I see a small baby, a child, I feel enlightened and happy. Like the smiley face and the good vibes and innocent, and yeah.
Mm.
So that time I also feel like, yeah, angels are there in here. Like
Mm.
I believe in universe, so that's why.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Really great thing you said about kids, and they are really pure. They are really innocent. They
Yeah.
just love you when you talk to them. They will smile, and there is nothing like they're so pure. I think I'm not getting the enough word also to describe them. And if you are getting a sad day also, and you spend some time with children, so your mood is going to definitely change. But like when I talk about the angels, so I just wanted to say like sometimes when we are facing any problems, we are dealing with anything, so sometimes some person comes in our life just accidentally, and they just changed our life. They just teach us some lessons at that time. And so in this context, I just wanted to know like that, like have you ever met with any person who changed your life also, and he or she just taught you any lesson? So
Not
right
changed
now,
in my
yeah.
life, but I honestly can say like only books changed my way of
Oh.
thinking, my life. You can say I learned a lot of lessons through books only. And the first book is Atomic Habits, and second is Think Like a Monk. I have learned a lot, and I'm planning to read these books again. Like this time, I'm
Oh.
going to read these books slowly, like consuming
Mhm.
the content entirely. Yeah.
Okay, so that is also like great, I think. So I think book in your case, books are your angels, and you are learning a lot of things from book also. And like when I watch your videos, so I always learn something new, and so you inspire me to become a better person. And it's those videos are not like related to English conversation videos. Sometimes when I watch, so I find something interested every time. So you inspire me. So I just want to know like which kind of a videos do you watch, or which kind of a people inspire you to become a better version of yourself, to become a better human being, or in
Mhm.
terms of personality development also, and in terms of also like enhancing your communication skills, all of this.
I do watch
Mm.
podcasts
Mm.
mostly, like after waking up. Like these days, because of winters, I get up around 7:30, and that's why. And I start my day with the podcast. And the
Mm.
podcast I watch Jaisetti podcast because of that
Mm.
spiritual thing. I want to know about life, spirituality, and all. So even
Mm.
today morning, I watched a podcast of Jessity and the
Mm.
Ranveer show. The Ranveer, both are in the same, like on beer
Yeah.
biceps. Yeah, and
Oh.
then Gaur Gopal Das and Jaya Kishori.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
I heard.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And one is BK Shivani, something like that. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know exact name. Yeah. So I watch these people on YouTube and podcast a lot. And through, I believe in God, so I learn something. People who are into worship, and if they,
Mm-hmm.
when you read a lot of books and you are growing, you get a lot of questions in your mind, like if
Yeah.
God really exists or not, if yes, that is just my belief or not, kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I watch
Yeah, yeah.
mixed content for my questions, but somebody suggested me to read Bhagavad Gita, and you will get
Mm-hmm.
a lot of answers there. And in everybody's mind, there are a lot of questions. And once you
Mm-hmm.
read the Bhagavad Gita, you will know the exact answer. Sometimes, we face problems even in our family. People really
Mm-hmm.
try to, what I can say, like they put some hardships in your life, okay, and you don't know how to boycott in because they are your family member, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in Bhagavad Gita that happened, and we know very
Oh,
well about the
okay, okay.
case and all. So I'm planning to read, but I'm preparing first myself. Like, Bhagavad Gita is really,
Mm,
huge
yeah.
spiritual, and for getting this much knowledge, I need to prepare myself first so I
Mm,
can understand better. That's
mm.
why I watch podcasts related to spiritual things. Yeah.
Yeah, that is great. I think this kind of like mythological books you want to read,
Yeah.
and it's like a part of our life. And I also like read a book called Prem Sagar, and the book was about Lord Krishna ji and his ideology, and it was a really great book. And Mahabharata also I read that in my childhood because my father is a
Okay.
really spiritual person, and so he used to
Wow.
read those books, and so I read and I really enjoyed at that time. At that time, I did not know what I was reading. I did not know the context, but right now, when I thought about that thing, because sometimes some story pop up in my head when I'm in the situation, so I feel really great. And you told about the celebrities like you follow. I can say they are also like some kind of angels because they are adding a lot of values in a lot of person's life, like Jay Shetty sir and BK Savani ma'am, and her
Yeah.
videos also I used to watch, and she's a really great
She's
speaker. When
very calm person.
yeah, like when you talk, na, so you want to listen her more and
Yeah.
more. Yeah,
Yeah.
and these days I'm not watching it, but I used to watch because I'm not getting enough time, and it's really great, I think, to watch this type of videos also. And there is another question also popping up into my head right now, and it is related to also like celebrities. So, if you get a chance to meet a celebrity, dead or alive, so which celebrity would you like to meet?
I want to have a podcast with Jay Shetty. I don't know. It is
Okay.
a really big dream, I think, but I really want to talk to him. And Alina Reis, yeah. I want to talk to her, Alina Reis.
Oh,
That
that.
these two people are in my mind. Like I really want, and yeah, I don't know. I will get a chance to talk with them, but yeah.
Oh, like that is great. And why do you want to talk with them? Will you give some reasons, like if you want to tell me?
Somewhere you can feel the vibe, the energy, what you are feeling, and you can get from the other person. Like he's just
Yeah.
like what I want in my life, what I want to learn. I can learn from him, I can learn from her. So that's
Mhm.
why I think I feel like this.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes when I also watch the video, so I just try to like imitate that person sometimes. But like
Yeah.
I just need that energy in my life. And when like sometimes when I try to speak English, so I try to talk with myself and try to visualize the conversation. Like if I'm talking with that person, so which type of a question I want to ask. So it's really great, I think. uh,
Yeah.
it's amazing. Yeah. Mm. And like in your own life also, like I think teacher plays a really very important role in our daily life. So if I will say the word teacher, so which teacher face is coming in your mind right now who impacted you a lot, and that person is you are not going to forget in your whole life. That person like have a has a really special place in your heart.
Yeah, one is my music teacher from
Mm-hmm.
Navodaya, and one is like when I was in my, in the school that is in my hometown. Like I have studied there for 5 years, like standard one to fifth. So
Mm-hmm.
there was a teacher, her name is Harjinder Kaur. I don't know why
Oh.
I relate a lot with Punjabi people, but I, her name is Harjinder Kaur, and I
Mm.
don't know where she is right now because after I got admission in Navodaya in sixth standard. So I
Okay.
went there. Whenever I came used to come back in holidays, I went to the school and I used to meet her a lot, but after a few years she got transferred somewhere, and then I think I don't know where she is. I tried a lot. I went to school, I tried to find her mobile number or something like that. I searched on Instagram, but I didn't find
Mm.
yet. I don't know where she is, and I never forget her because she taught me so many things. And about Punjabi, I started learning Punjabi there only at that
Mm-hmm.
time, and she taught me many things. First thing, I have done small mistakes these days, like when I was in fourth standard, those, yeah, fourth standard or fifth standards.
Okay.
First I tried her signature. I don't know
Oh.
why I did this, but
Mm.
one of my friends said, like, I didn't do my homework, and now I can't go to check this notebook to the teacher, so I signed her signature. I don't know why. I
Mm.
checked her notebook, I signed her signature, and my the teacher got to know like she did this, and she
Okay.
really you
Mm.
know slapped me, and a lot of things
Oh.
happened that day. And after that, I don't know why, what happened. She uh, used to talk me a lot. She taught me a lot of things about, and
Mm.
I was quite good at studies. I don't
Mm.
know why, but yeah, I was quite a good student that time. I topped my school at the fifth standard at the
Yeah.
end of this, my, in that school. After that, I joined JNV, Navodaya.
Mm.
So yeah, I cannot forget her, but I don't know where she is right now.
So
That
finger
is a
crossed.
sad part for me.
Oh, like I think finger crossed. Maybe you will going to meet that person in future, and
Yeah,
you will talk to her and spend your time. And I think it's really important. Sometimes there are few teachers we are not going to forget those teachers because they have a really special part and they teach a lot of good things to us. So
yeah,
yeah, and
yeah.
like. Okay, so one question also I'm wanted to ask, like because you are like a bookworm, I can say that these days you are becoming. So you are
Mhm.
reading a lot of self-help books also. So which kind of advice will you give to our viewers who are watching this video and related to being a good person and related to enhance their communication skills and everything like? Mm,
For communication skills, you need to, focus on yourself and your
mm,
style. And whenever
mm,
you read something, try to read it aloud and many times. Just like I'm telling you that I'm going to repeat these books again and
mm. Oh,
slowly by, consuming the content. First
mhm,
thing, and for as a person, like I would like to suggest you that live a purposeful life, and whatever you know, try to
mm.
spread that, try to help others a lot. I
Yeah,
think I we don't know when this life is gonna end, so do
yeah.
something. Yeah,
Mm.
that is the only thing I want to tell you.
Yeah, I think in nutshell, like live a purposeful life and life is really
Purpose.
unpredictable. We don't know what is going to happen in the
Yeah,
next.
exactly. And give
Yeah.
time to your parents. That is
Okay.
the thing I'm missing. I think I'm not giving that much time. I don't know. Even I'm not. I'm also
Mm,
living outside, so I didn't get a lot of time, attention from my parents, and I am also not giving a lot. But I'm planning that after some times, I will definitely shift with them. Yeah.
yeah. I think you are not living with your parents, so you want
The
to
value.
spend your time, you know the value, and so you are missing them. And I think we need to give time to our parents. This time we are living in a society, internet and social sites. So we are not giving that much time to our parents. We are giving time to social sites. So we should give. And I think the time has crossed 20 minutes. So thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. And thank you so much for,
Thank you
I don't
so
have
much
any.
for inviting me.
Yeah, and in the end, I just wanted to say if anyone who's watching these videos, so just go to Try to Thrive channel and subscribe her channel. She is doing a really amazing job and she is helping everyone. And if you want to become a better person, if you want to enhance yourself, so you just go on her channel and just subscribe her channel and share it and like also
Thank you
her
so
channel.
much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you
Bye.
so much. It's a
Have a
pleasure
nice
talking
day.
with you. Yeah, you too.